Welcome to another Todd's
2-Minute Tech Tip Tuesday.
brought to you by the National RV Training Academy, the largest hands-on RV training academy in America. Hey, before we get to the video, which I know this is the reason why you're here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. Hit the subscribe button now. Thank you. Now, back to our Tech Tip Tuesday. Hey, let's go ahead and answer the question. There seems to be a debate online whether you should put anything in your black tanks to help break stuff down. Now, part of the argument that I see out there is, well, that's a holding tank, not a septic tank. So let's go ahead and cover that. All right. So I want to first point out that I'm not a professional cleaner, nor do I have professional products to put in there. However, I did go to poo school, right? I am septic certified, so I do have my crappy degree when it comes to this stuff. Now, when I hear people say that you shouldn't put anything to help break down solids in the holding tank because it's a holding tank and not a septic tank, okay? First, to me, it's a non sequitur. If you don't know what that is, look it up, right? It means you can't even start with that premise, because here's the thing. In order for your food to break down, or, as it's going through the digestive system, by the time it leaves, you're also excreting the bacteria. That's the word I'm looking for. Probably not excreting, but we're flushing out the bacteria. In other words, the bacteria that helps to break down the solids originates from the stomach. When I hear people say you don't want to add bacteria or you don't want breakdowns because it's a holding tank, there's no way you could stop the bacteria coming out of your stomach in the first place. So it's a non-starter, non sequitur. All right, now here's the thing. Okay, if you have absolutely no problems with solids, right, and there's all different reasons why, okay, the slope of the tank that you have, how much water that you put in there, not only that, but what you eat and how your body digests things. If you don't have problems with solids, then you don't need to add things like bacteria or enzymes. Now, notice I'm not saying chemicals. Pet peeve of mine. We don't put chemicals in a septic tank because we don't want to kill that bacteria. What we want to add is bacteria-friendly stuff. If, however, you're having blockage problems, right, flow problems outside your black tank, maybe even in your gray tank, it's glugging, right, then you got a solids buildup, and we need to break that down, and that's where putting bacteria or enzymes in that black tank. That's what it's for, okay? Typically, when I hear that, it's from professional cleaners. Now, let's just kind of put the cards on the table. Professional cleaner, they get paid to clean your tanks. Do you think they're going to say, hey, go ahead and this is how you maintain your tanks well, so that way you don't call me as often? Just kind of throwing that out there, okay? So I don't have a bone in this fight. Is that the right word? I don't have a dog in this fight. Whatever. I don't have anything in there other than I have knowledge, okay? If you are dealing with a solids problem, okay, where you got a poo pyramid going on or whatnot, having bacteria that eats that organic material up will definitely help out. I also hear, oh, well, it creates a sludge. It's got to go somewhere, right? But sludge in water moves faster than solids in water. This is why we have a certain slope. In your house, for your waste drain vents, we're, 1/4 inch for every 10 foot. In the RV, we have far less water, so it's 1/8 of an inch. Well, what does that mean? We have far less water inside our holding tanks. So you may have a problem with your poo buildup, right? What we call the poo pyramid. Having more water in your systems is way beneficial, and having that stuff break down so that way as it turns all the 90s and everything else in order to escape. Now, again, you may have a small RV with no 90s, right? You're probably hardly ever going to have any solids buildup. But if you have a larger Class A or a fifth wheel, there's several right angles, and every right angle has a potential to catch some of those solids. Breaking down those solids helps prevent that solid buildup. Not only that, but every time you move that RV, or if you're in an area where there's a lot of what we call hard water, minerals, that mineral buildup will build up as well. So now I have a buildup that's taking place, and if I have solids go through, that's just a greater potential for solids to build up. Why am I saying all this? Why am I getting technical? Because here's the thing. If you have a problem with solids buildup, use something, right? Now, you can use yeast, or get yourself a tank cleaner, something like a Liquify out there. Another good one is Unique, something that's either enzymes or bacteria, something that is friendly. Now, for those of you that say, I do the natural method and I put in, the GO method, you're killing the bacteria. Yes, your farts may smell like roses, but you still have a problem with the solids building up. So I'm just addressing the solids buildup right now. If you're having problems, then yes, I'm going to recommend that you put in either in enzymes or bacteria. Otherwise, stop listening to the foolishness. Sorry, we're going to start a little debate here. Stop listening to the foolishness that we don't want, digestive breakdown inside the tank. You can't stop it, but we can help it. And there's your tech tip. All right, before you get to the bloopers, which is why you're here in the first place, the RV industry needs thousands of RV technicians and inspectors, and now is the perfect time to do that. If you want to make more money or have more control over your time, go ahead and click the link below. Or if you just want to learn how to fix your own RV, got something for you there. Head over to rvtechcourse.com and get started today. Now for the reason that you're out there in the video, roll the bloopers. Chemicals that we put in. I said chemicals, sorry. You can use, what is that, buttermilk? Because there's nothing good for buttermilk. I'm going to start something there. Oh, I can see the keyboard warriors now. Hey, show me your poo degree. I'll show you mine. We'll see who knows their